Welcome to Dwarven Forge. This is everything you need to know about our terrain in 60 seconds. Ready? Let's go. We hand sculpt our pieces for maximum detail and artistry, infusing passion into every millimeter of our work. Everything is available beautifully hand painted so you can start playing right away. Or you can choose unpainted to paint everything yourself. Our pieces are completely modular so you can use the same sets to create a new adventure every time. Most pieces have embedded anchor magnets that affix to our terrain trays for secure building, and for revealing rooms as your players discover them. We create everything out of Dwarvenite, our top secret PVC formula that's nearly indestructible. We pack our pieces with as many features as possible, such as swappable LEDs to quickly change the look of your scene. We offer magnetic accessories to add flavor or increase the danger. A 1-inch tactical grid is sculpted into our floors, hidden in dungeon flagstones, natural rocks, or sticks and plants. In addition to sculpted pieces, we make terrain trays to use as a vibrant graphic base for your build. We offer a range of environments, including dungeons, caverns, cities, castles, sewers, forests, mountains, streets, burrows, ice, and hellscape. And that's just the beginning. We have a passionate fan base who can tell you all about it. And that's everything you need to know about Dwarven Forge in 60 seconds.
The games we play are the stories we create.
The fortress doors swing open.
Every story is unique.
And the sound of war drums rises.
Sometimes our stories come to us when we least expect them. We need to be ready no matter where inspiration strikes. And sometimes our stories are told distances. No matter where your journey leads you or how your story is told. The games we play are the stories we create. Sirenscape can help make yours epic.
Sirenscape is searchable, fast, and customizable from any device with no need to pre-install any sound. Adding epic atmosphere to your game has never been easier.
everyone. Welcome to episode 5 of season 4 of Into the Mist. This is our official Curse of Strahd campaign, and we are at the table together for a long time. The guys are a little batty. I think so there's some serious withdrawal. As well, I don't know where Noura and Omega went, but we've got them as well with us on the next... We're still figuring it out, folks. It's been a long time since we've been back in the studio.
Right here, Jay!
Hey, we were on the announcement screen, that's why.
You left out the black man and the woman. How dare you?
How dare.
Or just a bunch of...
The announcement screen. It's supposed to just be me, and anyways, we're figuring it out. We're back. We're just happy to be back. We're getting all new cameras in a little bit, and we're upgrading the studio and all that stuff to be back in the studio. But so just bear with the cameras poking through little areas in the studio right now as we have just kind of started to set up again to be back in the studio together. Let's do some quick announcements. We'll get through them real quick, and then we'll get right into all of the action. Thank you to Dungeons & Dragons, of course, for creating this incredible game that we play week in and week out. Our main title sponsors, Hero Forge, is the first. All of our player character miniatures are made with Hero Forge as well as some special NPCs and creatures and all that kind of stuff. You can check them out at heroforge.com. You can use them to create miniatures and little avatars for your characters and all that kind of stuff. They're amazing. Check them out. Also want to thank Beetle and Grimm's. They create awesome premium box set experiences for your tabletop gaming needs. They just released not long ago. Oh, this is the Curse of Strahd one. That's not the one I wanted to show you. But the other one behind here somewhere. Anyways, Van Richten's guide as well. Finally, the guys are in the studio and they can use all of the tactile handouts. That's weird. Adam is actually wearing the holy symbol of Ravenkind that he received. Sorry for you guys out there, but I'm sure you guys have boxes too, Omega and Ezmerelda, and you can just touch all the things too. Awesome. Great.
Nice!
What? Check out beetleandgrims.com for all the amazing things that they offer. Thank you also to Sirenscape, our third main title sponsor. They're an incredible online media and sound player to add mood and ambiance to your games. We use it all of our sessions and even in some of our interview sessions because we just love Sirenscape. It's the best. Check it out at sirenscape.com/RealmSmith. That will let them know that we sent you, and then check out all the stuff that we've created for them as well. Quick shout out, D3 at Sea. I will be there DMing, as will Omega, as guest celebrity DMs. That is in March. Check that out at d3atc.com. Dave is also going to be going, and Brandon is also going to be going. So some of the RealmSmith crew will be involved in some games. It'll be a lot of fun. Space is limited. Check it out. If you're interested in checking out our Discord, do so. You can get access to our role-playing community, our role-play servers, where you can play as Vistani alongside of the storyline and the narrative of our live stream. You can check that out at patreon.com/RealmSmith. And then you can hop into our Discord, and there's lots of fun that ensues there. We're working on some really great stuff for that as well. Podcasts are also available for Into the Mist. If you prefer to listen to us, now that we're all in the same room, you may want to. I'm just kidding.
Rather than see us.
Yes, rather than see us. Right. Yeah. But anywhere that podcasts can be found, just search for us, Into the Mist, and you will be able to find us. I want to thank our Smithgardians, as usual, for all the work that they do behind the scenes for the Discord and the narrative, as well as our Realm Watchers, who are our moderators within the Discord and in our community, which is amazing. We also have merch. You can check it out below the videos, both on YouTube and on Twitch. And this Thursday, we will be doing Aftermath. It is a semi-spoilerific look at behind the scenes of what we did this episode and the decisions we made and all of that fun stuff. We are also going to be announcing this evening that we have started pre-production on a new show. The show will begin to film in September, and we're very, very excited about it. Not a lot of details that we can provide right now, but the show is called Champions of the Realm, and it is sponsored by Dungeons & Dragons and Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. It is a fun PvP D&D experience where we have player versus player combat in a tournament style to crown the ultimate champion of the realm. A lot of our friends are joining us for that show, and we're very, very excited to begin it and move through it, and I'm so very excited about it. Lots more to come, lots more to happen. I will keep you posted, but we just wanted to say that. Stay tuned, because there's a lot of fun coming up. If you like what you see today and can put up with the technical issues from our first day back in the studio, subscribe to us on YouTube, hit that bell icon just to see how we get better throughout the rest of the season as we venture into the mists. All right, welcome back. Oh man. You know, I missed being in the same room together.
We're trying to be pros. We're trying to be pros.
I'm very, very excited.
Trying to be pros. We're gonna be pros tonight.
You can do this.
All right.
Omega and I are very loudly judging you.
Very loudly.
Very much that.
Well, I wish you guys could be here too.
Yeah, I do too.
And one day that will happen. All right. Last we left you folks, you invaded, I don't want to say invaded, snuck into the Burgomaster's mansion to try and get information on the Burgomaster and any information that he may have had for Lady Fiona Voctor, who is currently the stand-in mayor of Vallaki after the old leadership had been overturned. And hung, unfortunately, or stoned, sorry, in the town square. You snuck in. Noggins was able to, incredibly so, charm the guard, who left you pretty much untouched and unprovoked for most of your time there. Until Travas stepped into a room full of dolls, got very interested and curious, and him and Falfer got pricked by it all. Who had a little bit of a needle. Combat ensued. You were able to escape it with a journal in your hand from Isaac, who was the Burgomaster's right-hand man. You learned a bunch of information, which you gathered and you wrote down, or Ezmerelda remembered. She gave the journal to Muriel, who then took off to create a distraction for you guys to be able to get away. Over that time, you made your way back to the Blue Water Inn, and that is where we find you now. You step into the common room of the Blue Water Inn. It was evening when you went. It is now dark, but probably just after dinner time. Because you guys went right at dark, right? It was getting dark at... No, it's later than that. So probably around 10 o'clock at this point. And you step into the common room. It's quieter tonight than it was the other night, it being a weeknight. And you see a familiar face sitting at your usual table. It is the face of Dimitri, who has been awaiting you as you all kind of enter together. So far, up to this point, there has been no sign of Muriel yet, and obviously you are now returning from your. What do you do?
I will see what Ezmerelda and Dimitri and Noggins do, and kind of just follow suit.
This is not Dimitri.
What Sterling does. Did I say Dimitri aloud?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I'm here live for the first time in like a year, so I forget all your names.
It's okay. Sometimes I do his voice. And
yeah.
Likewise, I'm just gonna follow kind of what's going on and just take it easy.
Jay, what can I remember from because I know that I read what was in the journal and I gave it to Muriel, but because I didn't tell everybody else.
Yeah.
What is it that I remember from?
Right. I think I said. I think I had you roll, right, and then there were 3 things that I told you.
It was the first 3 in the list, wasn't it?
One sec. Yeah. There has yet been no sign of the butler and the lady in waiting. He feared the worst. He has seen a group of 4 individuals entering the Wachter house through the cellar almost on a nightly basis. Mm-hmm. Some leave later in the evening, but others don't leave until the morning. And the third thing you remember is that he listed the inhabitants of the Wachter house. It's Lady Fiona, her 2 sons, Nikolai and Karl, who you met in the Blue Water Inn at one point, the cook David, the 2 maids, Madalena and Amalthea, and a valet named Halik. He also mentions that they would probably be best source of information on Lady Fiona's plot, but they would never speak to Isaac, given his allegiance to the Burgomaster. That's
so having freshly relayed this to everybody.
Yep.
So, what do you think?
Sorry, really quickly, because who is Lady Fiona?
Wachter. She's.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We've been calling her Lady Wachter, so I was like, who is Fiona?
Yeah, Lady Fiona Wachter, yeah.
Gotcha. Noted. Thank you.
No worries.
From the Shrek movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you think it is? Do you think it is worth trying to get information from any of these people in the household, or should we stake out who these 4 individuals coming in and out are? What do you think?
And we can say, is this a conversation that you're having, Ezmerelda, as you step into the inn, or is this a conversation that you guys kind of had on your way back?
We can say it. We could say it's as we're coming in.
Okay.
But I guess if we are going into the inn, we want to make sure we're not speaking about very specific stuff around others listening.
Okay.
So we would probably, if we see Dimitri, we'd probably want to just quickly get upstairs, especially after the time that we just had.
Yeah.
So I would assume we start heading upstairs.
Yeah, so we can say, Ezmerelda, that you ask that question as you step in, and immediately when you cross kind of the threshold of the Blue Water Inn, you see Dimitri, and it kind of halts that conversation for a moment.
Dimitri.
Come, join me.
Dimitri, how are you doing?
Doing well. How have you been?
Oh, just trying to escape a crazy house full of dolls. Oh, sorry, we should...
Did I tell the whole world?
No, sorry, let's, where should we go and speak of this? Maybe perhaps elsewhere?
In our room, let's... And Noggins doesn't say anything else. He starts walking towards the steps to go upstairs.
Sounds like some very sensitive things have happened. Should we go behind closed doors?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Let's follow Noggins then.
Right.
I've already started walking as they're nodding yes to each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
And well, I'll just also follow Ezmerelda. She goes.
Who's at the back of the party as you enter the Blue Water Inn?
I'm probably close to the back.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we had to follow her.
16.
Okay. With the 16, as you kind of step through the Blue Water Inn, you hear them kind of greet Dimitri, you guys are kind of moving through. In the street, you hear a bit of a commotion. And as you look over your shoulder, you see that guards have kind of like moved into this area, and it looks like they're asking questions of people on the street.
Okay. Can I hear anything about what they're asking?
Insight?
22.
You absolutely hear them mention the Burgomaster's mansion. And a fire and assailants.
Okay. As I step through the door, is there a lock on the inside of the door?
Which door?
As we walk into the inn.
Yeah.
Is there
As it closes, there's like a bar and a couple of chains.
Okay, I'm gonna subtly put the bar down.
Okay. All right. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Yes. 13.
Okay. Yeah. So you do it fairly quietly, and it's loud enough in the inn that it doesn't seem to get anybody's notice.
Okay.
Although I would say that a couple of the people at the back of the party, whoever was kind of at the back, heard it happen.
I'll kind of skip up to Falfer, and I'll let him know. The guards are outside. They're talking about what happened.
Okay. Yes, let us go upstairs and speak privately.
I don't know if anybody would have overheard us, but I'll keep kind of going with the party towards upstairs.
And you guys start to head upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You all kind of make your way through the crowd and head up the stairs to your room. It seems okay. You unlock it. You all step into the room and you close the door.
Everybody, there is the guards are outside and they are talking about what happened.
Yes, well, what did happen?
It's probably best if Ezmerelda shares, or I mean.
Also, might not be a good time for story time.
That's true.
Well, the long and short of it is we went over to the Burgomaster's house to see if we could find any evidence that Lady Wachter was aligned with Strahd.
Oh.
We found a journal. Also, we found some dolls.
Very nice dolls.
It's quite delightful dolls. No.
No. No, they were like.
Quality was well.
No, they were nicely made. That's what we meant.
Blinskys.
Blinsky dolls.
Yeah. Is no fun, is no Blinsky. Blinsky.
It's no fun, it's no
But-
Blinsky.
Yeah, but
So the
unfortunate is something about these dolls. I don't know. They're all in the form of. Did they all look like Irina?
Yep.
All
They
of
were
those?
just all dressed differently.
Yeah.
Bunch of little Irina dolls attacking us.
Irene
Even got me in the foot. My good one.
might be evidence that Strahd is involved as well, if there are some sort of shrine to Irina.
Well, the dolls belonged to. Sir Jay, remind me of the
Isaac.
gentleman.
Isaac. So they belong.
The dolls belong to.
Sorry, yeah, they belong to Isaac Strozny, who was the Burgomaster's right-hand man, and he
Yeah.
was commissioning the dolls from Blinsky,
We saw.
and threatened to burn down his toy shop if he didn't make them.
Yeah. And we even saw one in his shop, and Falferdine, we tried to buy one off him, he wouldn't sell.
Question.
Yeah.
Two questions. One, Ezmerelda and Travas bought dolls. They got the dolls of the Dawnbringers, correct?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, that was Travas, not Falford.
Yeah, it's from us. Yeah.
We've seen those dolls before, right?
Yeah.
Not before. Like we saw them have the dolls.
Yeah, they pulled them out, and he was using his Strahd puppet.
Okay. I guess I'm trying to figure out, because those dolls didn't try to attack us, but a F ton of them at the mansion did. Did it seem like anything was like enchanting the dolls? Did it seem like they were creatures? Like, what made these dolls different? And I'm wondering if Noggins has ever like heard of anything like this before, because they were just strange.
Yeah. So if you're trying to figure out if you've ever heard of it before, give me a history check. If you're trying to figure out if there's any sort of enchantment, that'll be an Arcana.
Guidance, regardless. Ooh. With a 19?
Yes.
Makes that an 18.
Yes.
Plus 4, 23. I'm doing history.
Okay, history. I would say with the 23, you've absolutely heard of spirits possessing toys or dolls. And that's kind of what it felt like. And you don't necessarily know, because you couldn't tell if the ones that they had before were animated or not. And the ones that were in the room, you couldn't tell at all. They looked like dolls until you noticed that they weren't.
Yeah.
So, but you have heard of spirits possessing dolls, and you think maybe that's what it was. That maybe they're not a creature on their own, but they were possessed in some way, shape, or form and controlled.
Okay. He'll just say, the dolls you got from Blinsky before, they didn't move and stuff, but the ones that were in what's his name, Isaac, and in his room tried to attack us, and I don't know why those were different. Maybe they were something was inside of them or something.
For what purpose, though? This is really creepy.
I don't know. Maybe he wanted to. He has like an infatuation with Irina, and maybe he did something to make them move so he can maybe, see her but not really see her or something.
Maybe. Still creeps me out.
I don't know. I don't like it either.
But they attacked you, and was it dangerous?
Yes.
Well, because it kind of tipped off the guards that were on that floor. We kind of had to bolt out of there.
And Noggins looks at Travas. I do. You threw the fire, and it kind of made things worse.
It was dangerous. I had to do something.
Well, the guard wasn't dangerous.
But he was. He tried to hit me.
No, he tried to hit the doll. I made sure of that.
No, at first he tried to hit me, and I set him on fire, and then he hit the doll.
You guys were acting weird.
We had to leave there very quickly.
Yes.
I was panicking.
We're normally very selective about who we set on fire.
Normally not buildings?
No, not very much so in the past. Not really.
Regardless, it sounds like they're coming after us now.
The guards, yes, they're outside.
Did they know that you came in here?
I don't
know.
Oh, you think they're coming after us?
That's
well,
what I
we were
told you.
being
I
followed.
told everybody very
right.
clearly. But I locked the door at the front.
You locked the door?
Won't that...
What's that going to do?
It's an inn, though. Anyone can just...
What
But
happens
not
when
only
someone
from
wants
the
to leave the
inside.
inn?
Well, the guards can't get in.
Well?
And maybe if they knocked, somebody would let them in, but... It gave us a little time. I'm not dead yet.
Is it fair to say that we should be going to avoid trouble?
Perhaps sleep at least. Regain some rest.
The guards are outside the door.
Outside the indoor, but they are not inside the door.
Yes.
And we have our rooms to protect us. No?
Yeah, why don't we just lay low? We don't know that they're particularly coming after us.
Yes, well, if there's no reason for them to suspect us specifically, then perhaps we should stay here.
But they were talking about where we just were.
If the door is locked, then they are likely to think that the assailants are here. The door should not be locked at this hour.
Do you want me to go unlock it again?
It's too late now. They may already be in there.
I could unlock it. I wasn't over there. They wouldn't have seen me.
I don't think they saw us either. Only one man saw us, and we set them on fire.
This is very true. Yes, if you feel like you could go unlock the door and to stay inconspicuous, so that we can rest for the night. That would be fine by me.
I say just leave it. Let somebody else handle it.
I mean, it's a tavern inn thing. It didn't necessarily mean you locked the door. Maybe like a worker or something did it.
Very good point.
Exactly.
And
of course.
And should somebody have to stumble out of the inn at some point, let them unlock the door.
Exactly.
It's true. It's possible it could be unlocked already.
Yes.
Right.
Just leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Right, okay.
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 Did you at least discern any information about if there was a connection with Lady Fiona and Strahd?
Well, there was something that was happening upstairs, but we had to run, so we couldn't actually do that because somehow the plan that was pretty perfect went horribly wrong.
That's right, we had to run. You were right.
No, I mean, we didn't have to run. It happened.
Yes, and then we ran.
Yes, we ran.
Well,
I did recover that journal that Muriel has now.
Yes, not a total loss.
No.
And there was stuff happening upstairs. I heard a creak in the floor. And remember when I talked about the dream that I had? I heard that sound upstairs.
What do you think it was?
I don't know.
Is that perhaps... well, yes, perhaps we go and check that out again maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll have more luck during the daytime.
I will expect more security.
Perhaps.
Right, because of the fire and everything.
And because of the guards and everything.
And all the dead dolls laying all over.
And,
There.
right.
Security might be a little tougher
Maybe
on the way back.
For sure different than it was, yes.
It was easy to get out anyways, when we had to.
So what do you think we should do? Should we try to question these people? Should we try to see who's coming in and out, maybe from a distance? I don't feel like going back inside at this very moment is the best option.
I do agree with that. I think that perhaps even just resting on it for one night and getting some sleep would be helpful. How are you, Dimitri? Do you feel fully healthy? Are you
Well, it is late at this point, and I wouldn't want to start anything this late. So maybe you're right. Maybe we should just turn in for the night and regain our strength.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Are we all sleeping in this room?
Yes, this is our room.
Okay,
This is the one. Yes.
making sure.
Well, there were 4 beds in this room, and then there's another room with 2 beds.
Right.
There's 6 of you.
I would like to sleep in this room.
And I don't need a bed.
Oh, right.
You don't need the bed.
So you can all stay in this room if you. If one of you
I'm taking the other room.
Yeah. Okay.
Noggins is going with Ezmerelda.
Okay. You guys leave. So you guys leave now?
To the other room.
Okay.
Unless there's any other pressing matters before turning in.
No, I think we'll meet everyone at breakfast then.
Right. Yes. Sounds good.
Breakfast.
And the door to your room is just kitty cornered to this one. It's at the end of the hall, but just literally off to the side. It's got 2 single beds with footlockers at the bottom and 2 wardrobes with a side table in the middle with a lamp on it. And then your room has a small round table with 4 chairs around it and 4 beds with footlockers.
Cool.
Your room has 3 windows on the one wall, and then your room, because it's a corner room, Noggins, Ezmerelda, you guys have 1 window on each of the outer walls.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will head to my bed and take my pack off, pop it inside the footlocker, just get basically all settled out for bed.
Okay.
and start sleeping.
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare to sleep as well, but I'm gonna lie awake a little bit until it seems like things have quieted down.
Okay. Right.
Can I see anything out the window? Is there anybody?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Could I also do one as well?
Absolutely.
So we're in the same room?
Yep.
Cool.
22.
19.
Are you guys looking out separate windows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a 19 and a 22, you both see guards to leave the inn and start walking up the street.
Which means they came in and left. Because we didn't see any guards inside when we first walked in, did we?
No, you didn't.
Okay. And I would just say, just to be safe, I'll have cover for us. I mean, we're in the room, but what I can do just helps out a little better, just in case things happen at night.
All right. Well, do you want to take turns keeping watch?
Sure. I mean, yeah, I'll stay first.
Okay.
If you want. Get some sleep.
Sure. I just had a question. I don't know really how all of this dream business works, but you mentioned hearing the footsteps. Are you able, with your dream thing that you do you have any way of seeing into those things and spaces that I don't know how it works really? My
mom could. She's a lot better at this than I am. But eventually I might be able to. But right now I don't think I have that much power. But I mean I can do a lot. I can't really, other than like divining, I can't really like look into a place.
Okay.
I mean I could divine again, but I don't know what the difference would be. It might help.
Either. I'm just trying to learn a little more about you. But
yeah, I can eventually. I just not. Eventually, I'll have more control over the dreams than I do right now. Right now, I can traverse it and look into it when I'm meditating, but like not on command.
wow. Okay. Well, it's really special and different. I'm glad that you're here with us.
I mean, it's nice to dream with you all. I don't think I'd make it on my own here if I didn't know you all or anybody else. So hopefully, we beat his butt and we end that dream that he's having and get back into the normal world.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
Okay, go to bed. I will stay up first, and I will look around, and I might not wake you up. Who knows?
Okay. If I start snoring, just like kick me awake real quick.
I'll just like druid craft some mushrooms next to your ears, next to my ears, so I can just natural ear plugs.
When you guys step into your room, you're in the kind of the corner of the room, and there's a bed in front of the door, and then there's a bed further in the further corner. Which one do you each take?
I'll stay next to the one next to the door, just because I'm taking a watch.
Okay.
And I'll also, as we start to settle in, I will draw on the ground, at least draw like the corners of. How big is the room? Sorry.
15 by 15 feet.
Oh yeah, this is the 30-foot radius. I'll just mark the edges of the room and kind of whisper in the Sylvan and use my Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow, which means we will have a +5 to stealth and perception checks while within it.
Nice. Does it go through walls?
Technically, no.
Okay, thank you.
Let me. Yeah, no, it does not go through walls. It stays where we're at.
Okay, all right. Okay, so before you start your watch, I'd like you to give me a perception check.
Yep. I'm gonna do this with guidance as well. So that's what I would do. Ooh. 19 plus 4. I'm sorry. 27, 31, 36.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Wow.
Now, for for you four who are in the other room, when you step into the room, the door is also in a corner, and then the room goes in and then goes long. So it's a long rectangle. Right ahead of you is the circular table with the 4 chairs, and then the beds are against the wall that you come in on. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the windows are on the opposite side.
Okay.
I just want you to know where each of you are staying in those beds. There's 4 beds there.
I'm gonna lay closest to the door.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll lay furthest into the room.
Okay. Against the back wall.
Yeah.
And you're right across from a window.
Cool.
I'll be next to Travas.
And you're right across from a window.
And I don't need a bed, so I can just do my sentry's rest looking directly at the door, keeping my eyes on the ground so I can see if there's shadows of footfalls or anything.
Sure. So do you want to sit at the one of the chairs and there's a round table that faces the door. And it's like it's 5 feet until the door from the table, but you could have a decent.
I'm okay to actually just stand for the rest. Yeah.
Okay. The table. Okay. So yeah. So the table's kind of almost against the wall, is why I said it. But you can push the thing in and just kind of rest against the wall, kind of standing on the other side of the table.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just want to make sure that I'm ready to pop out of rest and attack if need be.
Sure.
So.
So would you rather be behind the table or in front of the table?
So it's not in my way in case I have to jump.
Okay. In front of the table. Okay.
That's creepy.
And so you're just 5 feet from the door looking down. Got it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to, as it sounds like people are starting to fall asleep, I mean the one guy that beside me that's falling asleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to get up and kind of wave in front of Sterling. Because I don't know what he's doing. He's just... Oh, okay. All right. I just need to go to the washroom. I'm going to be back. I'm going to go and get Falfer and like nudge him awake. Falfer, I got to pee.
And hey, Jay, really quickly.
Yeah.
Just so I was looking at the spell, just to understand it. I still, because I'm in it, I still have the benefits, but no one outside of the cover of the walls will have benefit. Just so you know. But I still perceive everything. Cool. There you go.
Falfer. I've got to pee, Falfer. Come with me.
What the? Why?
Come with me.
Fine. Are you not a grown man?
That's not the point, Falfer. Come with me.
Okay, fine. And I'll get up and...
I've got to be safe. Come.
Okay. And do the 2 of you go to sleep?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not you. You're resting. Yeah. Sorry. Your sentry's rest. I forgot you're not human. We're human, not. You know what I mean? Wow. 8 times human. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, go ahead. So you go to sleep.
Yeah, I'll notice you go to pee, and I'll just say, "Do be quick. There's much danger."
I'll be as quick as I can be, but sometimes
I am aging. That's all I'll say.
All right.
Got it. Okay. So you know that there's an outhouse here. There's no actual facilities within the inn. It's away from the inn a little bit. And this top floor, remember, it's just kind of like the southeast balcony, and then you go downstairs outside to get, and then you have to come back around. So it's like you can, I had forgotten that. So you guys would have had to leave like the back door and then come up the outside.
He doesn't actually have to pee. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Noggins, you hear their door open, and footsteps lead down the hall until. How far down the hall? Do you go outside?
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Yeah. So you hear the door at the end of the hallway leading outside close.
It's a 10 on perception.
Okay.
But my insight.
You're muted, Micah.
Yeah, we have had an issue with people leaving in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I know
Most
not
of them
what you
from
speak.
Travas.
And you clearly hear 2 sets of footsteps, and one is significantly lighter than the other. I'll say with a 36. So you imagine that's Falfer, and then you hear another one that is lighter than Sterling Sounds or Dimitri, who is a strapping lad. So you imagine it's Falfer and Travas just from the sound of their footsteps.
Okay. I'm going to. Yeah. Seeing that, I'd see Ezmerelda probably sleep at this point, or at least heading to sleep, and I'll just. Okay, cool. And I will cast Pass Without a Trace on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk out and attempt to follow, just to see what's happening.
Are you stealthing?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Mm-hmm. 1 second. Okay, good.
What's your guys' passive perception?
And I get my +5 because I'm starting in the hearth. Oh god. What is that? That's a 13 on the
17.
die.
That's
13. 16, 26, 31.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, so if I can have Brandon and Adam leave the room, please. Just watch the camera on the side.
Yeah, just watch the camera.
We gotta do a little shuffle.
Sorry, I know the mic thing, but
Sorry, guys.
sorry, y'all.
I used to just be able to mute.
I know. No. He's letting him out.
Oh, he's letting him out.
So that he doesn't bump the camera.
Bring me back some snacks.
Yeah. And then
Hey guys, can you get my order? No.
Yeah. And then as just watch the camera. Push it
In the wall. You're good. You're good. Just keep moving that way.
Our cameras are precariously hanging from.
They're barely there.
Dental floss right now.
Pillars.
And Ezmerelda, if you can take out your plugs as well, please.
You got it.
Thank you. Earphone, thank you. Awesome. Out. All right. They head down the hallway. You see them. You kind of duck out, Noggins, unnoticed. You see the door at the end of the hallway close as they've kind of stepped away. What do you do? No. Noggins first.
Oh, I'm just going to. I'm not gonna because a part of me wants to be quiet about it, but I want to see. I feel bad because he's starting not to trust people.
Right.
So yeah, he's staying back a little bit.
Okay.
Just to see what's the reason of getting up at this hour is.
Okay. So you see them leave outside, and you hear them starting to walk down the stairs.
Yep. Then I will slowly make my way as well.
Okay. So you make your way to the door, and you hear them kind of go down the stairs. Where do you guys go after you go down the stairs?
I want to go to wherever I can get some wine.
Some wine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you kind of turn the corner and you go back around to the front door of the inn and you go in there.
Yeah.
Or you can go in the. There is. You would go in the front door. So you come down the stairs and then you circle around to the south and then you just go back into the inn.
I will. I want to speak to Falfer in a way that other people aren't going to hear me, knowing that no matter what I roll, Noggins is going to hear me.
Yeah. Okay, well, not necessarily, right? Because Noggins at this point, even though he rolled a 30, whatever he rolled, you're through a door, down a stairs, and have come around across the back, right? So Noggins, at this point, you hear them go down the stairs, and then you hear footsteps around the east side of the building and head south, and they start to kind of get quieter.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to keep going.
Okay.
To just stay a distance away,
Okay.
so I'm not.
So you open up the door, you see them disappear around the corner, you head down the stairs, you stay at the corner, and you watch them come back into the inn. They walk back through the front door. What do you do at that point?
Sorry, say that one more time.
So they go down the stairs, they turn the corner back towards the front door of the inn, because remember, you have to go outside before you go back into the inn from your rooms.
Yes.
They're up in a balcony, and so you come back around, and then you watch them enter through the doors, and the doors close.
I will. Is there another way to get into the inn other than that front? That entrance?
Not that you're aware of.
Can you see inside the inn? From
only
before walking inside.
There are like really thick glass, sort of iron windows, like lead-lined windows that you can kind of look inside. And I'd say with your perception, you'd be able to see where they go if you do that. And there's also a window, just to the right and the left of the vestibule that's in front, in a little alcove. So you could look in the window and try and see if you can see what's going on in there.
I'll start with that.
Okay.
Once we get outside and before we go inside, and like we're isolated, I'm gonna say to Falfer, I have not had a wine in a generation, and I am parched.
You brought me out here for wine?
No, just wine because we have to discuss what we must do.
What do you mean? I was doing fine. I'm going to go back to bed.
That is.
Stop for a sec. Okay, so at this point, Omega, you wouldn't be able to necessarily hear what they're talking about, but I'm going to let you give me another perception check now that you've kind of stepped out. Now that the room's full of people, there's stone and wood between you.
That's an 18 on a die, so that's a 26.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that you are able to hear what they're talking about as they kind of... That was outside? You said that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you heard all that outside very clearly. I apologize for that. I thought you had been inside.
Worries.
So
No
they
worries.
say that, and then after you say that, you head in?
Yeah.
Then they head inside. So you hear that whole part.
Okay, no worries. I stay in the back.
Okay.
I do not need wine. I need to go to bed.
I cannot believe you're just going to go to sleep.
I just need to go to sleep, and you know why I need to go to sleep. So
I don't understand if you're saying I've got to sleep or I've got to really sleep.
what don't you understand? We have a job to do, and it's better when we're asleep.
This every time. You're not actually sleeping.
And listen,
I need to.
you miss your wine, I miss my sleep, okay?
Right, one wine, and then we go to sleep. Sleep, not real sleep.
Fine, we'll go to sleep, one wine.
When we go back upstairs, I will ask Sterling to come and help me with I don't know what. So that you can do what you have to do.
Okay, that's great.
But I need an idea.
What idea do you need?
How am I going to get him out of there?
No. Here's what we do. I will be sleeping, pretending to sleep, you know.
Ah, right.
Dimitri will fall asleep. Then we will be sleeping.
But the big one does not sleep.
No, we simply... it's a good point. No, I know how to do it. You ask Sterling. You should have asked him, the big one, to come here with you.
He was watching the door. I didn't know. But what you could do is you could go down the hall, and I will say that you fell into the hole, and I need his help to get you back.
It's not going to work.
It could work. You're very small. You could easily fall in there, and in the morning you will just smell like it anyways.
But it seems like the host that I'm in is quite nimble. He's like one of the best adventurers I have ever come across in my entire existence.
Is this all said outside or inside?
They're saying this inside.
Yeah, or inside.
But with a 27, I'm going to say that you're catching most of it because they've just stepped inside the door and kind of gone through the curtain just inside outside of the vestibule of the inn, and you're right at the window, like literally a foot and a half from where they are, and they're hearing you're hearing this conversation.
I'm gonna call him. The wine is on me tonight. This guy has a lot of gold.
I'm going to leave.
Okay.
Okay. Fine.
As you leave, then, can you take your earphones up for a minute, please?
Yep.
Falfer and Travas, you wake up.
What do you mean?
Inside.
And there's
yes.
Okay.
darkness.
Yeah.
You have dark. You both have dark vision.
Yeah.
Yep.
As the kind of around you start to kind of open up. You haven't been awake for some time. You don't know where you are. Last time you remember, you were in the Burgomaster's mansion, in the room with the dolls. You remember a prick, and that's it. Everything went dark. As you start to kind of feel around, you feel fabric.
Well, we're tied. Right?
That's right. You realize that as you start to do this.
Yeah.
And give me a perception check, both of you, please.
I think we're both stuffed, so to speak.
Yes, he did, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on.
Sorry, what was that check?
Perception.
Ooh. It's 23.
And for me, oh, great.
It's too bad your host is so stupid. It doesn't matter.
Okay. With a 23,
sorry. No, it's 23.
You clearly feel that you are in a body, in a host that is not your own.
Right.
There is fabric, you're squishy, and you can feel that you've been your body has been tied tight. Your legs and your arms have basically been bound as this small, doll-like creature.
I don't know what my strength is.
What's yours?
Like.
16.
Yeah, you start to freak out. You realize what's going on. You know you're in some sort of. You know that you're in a pack.
Yeah.
You know which pack of Travas's of your own that you're in. You see your stuff around you.
Yeah.
Same with you. You realize you're bound. You pretty much get the same idea, but you know that you're in one of Falfer's bags, in one of the dolls of the body. You look aside and you see the hair, the curly hair of one of these dolls.
Okay, knowing that this is my pack, I'm going to ruffle around and try to find a baton.
Like a pitten? Is it
pitten?
A pitten?
Pitten.
But I thought. Remember Ryan from the noob stream, who's our buddy who climbs. He said it was called a baton.
Okay, so baton it is.
Or whatever.
Which did both of you, and how many dolls did you put in your pack?
So I have 3 dolls in my pack. One of them being me.
I have only 2. One being me.
So 1 for you and 2 for you?
Yeah.
Okay. As you lie there, you start to kind of wonder and look at your stuff, and you're starting to look for your pittance, and you see the dolls beside you kind of like perk up like this and kind of look over at you, and they begin to start to climb out of the bags.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna come back to you in a second. Okay.
You want to call the other guys down?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Omega. Okay. As you leave, where do you go? As you leave Omega, where do you go?
I go back upstairs and I head into the other room.
Okay.
And if I see Sterling, I will go straight to Sterling and start hitting.
Okay, so as you open the door, Sterling's right there, 5 feet from it, standing in his usual stance, his eyes dimmer than they typically are in what you know as his sentry stance. Brandon!
Brandon!
Here he comes!
Just Brandon, though. Just Brandon, not Adam yet.
I don't want the other guy.
We don't want him yet.
Okay. There's something very creepy about the way you're looking at me right now.
Okay. A little time passes, Brandon, and the door to your room opens. Give me give me a perception check on that, actually.
I'm gonna roll for the dice this time. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's 8.
Okay. So you watch the door open, and nothing is there until all of a sudden Noggins kind of pops into your vision, into your view, like he came through the door as a ghost, and then he starts tapping on your head.
Are you there? Are you there?
Yes. Where did you come from?
Sorry, I had to be sneaky.
You did a great job.
And keep it down. And I close the door behind me. Is there a way to lock the door?
Yep.
I lock the door.
Okay.
I say, I'll be honest, I was feeling weird about Travas earlier, and I don't know, it's just things was off, and now, of course, yet again, Falfer's leaving in the middle of the night, and I'm kind of over that happening.
Do I hear him?
Oh, as a door.
Never mind.
Give me perception checks.
And now Falfer left again, and I don't know why, and I kind of heard movement, so I decided to check it out. And I went downstairs, and they were talking about Travas is drinking more than he normally is. I don't know. Said he hadn't had something in a while, even though he just had something the other day. And they talked about being like a host or something. Something's off about them.
Host. 26. Oh, all right. What do you propose we do?
I don't know. I know that maybe something happened with the dolls. Do we need to go back to the house or something, or I don't know what to do? But it's not them. They've been possessed or something.
Okay. What's your passive perception, Noggins? Again?
18.
What's your passive perception, Sterling?
15.
Okay. Both of you see there's like a pack slung over one of the bedposts of Falfer's bed, and you see it move slightly.
I put it in the thing.
In the
Remember?
what? Okay.
Put it in the lockbox.
Then you hear the lid of the lockbox open and then shut.
I run over to the lockbox.
Okay.
And I attempt to open it. Is it locked? No, it's not locked. You just said to open it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Dimitri, Adam.
Here we go.
Poor Ezmerelda's still sleeping.
Sorry.
Somebody, Meg, if you could just message her and just say sorry, she's in the other room, so sleeping. Just watch that camera. Come on in.
Good day, sir.
Watch the camera. Watch the other camera.
Good day.
Watch the camera. And the other camera.
Watch the camera.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. You rush over to the footlocker. What do you do when you get there?
Open it and look inside.
You hear a commotion, which wakes you. And when that happens, you wake up to watch Omega kind of run past your bed. Noggins run past your bed, and you can hear his hooves kind of. Actually, no, you're still stealthing, right? At this point, you're not trying to.
At this point, no. I mean, I'm in the room. I've locked the door.
You hear his hooves kind of pass, and you wake up. They're not making as much sound as they typically would, but he runs to Falfer's footlocker and he opens it. What do you do when you open it?
I see what I am. If I see like anything inside, like especially if there's a doll.
Yeah. So you watch as you open it, you watch the flap on his pack kind of close.
Yeah, I'm opening that pack.
Okay, so you grab the pack and you open it like this, and you see all of his stuff in there, and you see 3 dolls that look like Irina.
Mm-hmm.
2 which one of which is wrapped up tightly with twine. Rope, actually. With a thin rope.
Noggins? Noggins? Was that you?
Yeah, hold on. One's wrapped in twine and the other ones aren't?
Yes.
Did it seem like something moved in here, or?
Well, you saw the thing close, so there was something moving in there before, but now they just look like dolls, just like they were on the shelves. Except.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Give me a sec. You watch the one that is tied up and is actually gagged too with part of the rope, and you watch it kind of.
I take that doll and I try to unwrap it.
Okay. As you reach in, what's your armor class?
My armor class is 17.
Okay.
While he's fiddling with that thing, I'm just gonna sort of sit up and like put my stuff on and just kind of watch what he's doing.
Okay. You watch the other 2 dolls to the either side of that one doll make sudden movements towards you as you pull the doll out, and then they stop and they go back kind of like to nothing. As you kind of like drop the pack into the footlocker.
I throw that pack. No, I don't. I take the other one, I stuff it back into the locker, and I like sit on it.
Okay, so you put the pack in, you sit on the okay.
Yeah, just like no. More dolls are here. They took more dolls. Yeah, and I look at the wrapped doll, and I'm just still trying to unwrap it.
Okay.
To figure out what's going on.
Yeah, and you fairly easily unwrap it. As you kind of cut the rope and you unwrap it. And as you unwrap it, it kind of like jumps out and like stands on your leg and looks up at you. And what does the doll say?
Noggins, I promise, it is me. I am not who you think I am. Whoever is that other father, it is not me.
on. Ezmerelda, can you give me a perception check with disadvantage?
You gotta set a precedent for this, eh?
I can't hear you.
Was muted. Sorry. Did you say perception?
Yeah.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are sleeping and in the other room.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh.
So I'm a nat 1.
I'd like you to take your earphones out again, please.
As punishment for bad rolling.
Love you. All right. Okay.
You're so cruel.
What are you gonna do? We sure want to do.
Noggins stares at this thing, looks at Dimitri, looks at Sterling. Okay. How do we? What? How did that? I don't know what's happening.
In my sort of half asleep, I recognize the doll.
You recognize who it is. It looks like Irina Kolyanovich.
Okay. I'll recognize because they had been talking about dolls and how they had to fight dolls.
Yeah.
I'll stand
You
up.
hear the voice. Give me an insight check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Dave, I sent you a text.
That's pretty good. Insane. Dirty 20.
Okay. With a dirty 20, it sounds like Falfer.
Okay.
It's like a diminutized.
I'll stand up and I'll draw my sword, and then I'll say, "Weren't they supposed to be dangerous?" And then I'll hear the voice, and I'll like freeze for a moment, and I'll say, "What did it just say?"
And I'll go, no, Sterling, please! I mean, no, Dimitri, please!
Is Falfa?
Yes, it is me!
Am I dreaming?
I'm even smaller than I usually am.
What happened?
All I remember is the doll pricking me in the finger, and then I wake up in my own backpack. It's crazy.
Great. So, I went just back to you before we went to sleep. How are you a doll?
I mean, all I can say is that I am Farfar, and whoever you are speaking to must not be.
Oh. Well, where is the other Falfa then?
You lost me. I mean.
Well, no, Dross needed him to pee. Well, you're not there. I think they went. Did they never come back? How long have they been asleep?
They have not come back yet.
No.
And they don't know that I know.
So should we? I guess maybe wait for them to come back and then jump them.
I don't know what to do.
I'll go to the wall that we share with the room with Ezmerelda. I'll basically bang on it to, hopefully wake her up. Because I think we need everybody on deck.
She's not watching.
She may be napping.
She's watching another
She's
show right now.
in character.
Yes.
I got it.
Yes. All right.
Yep.
Ezmerelda. While you're sleeping, you're suddenly awoken by a sudden prick.
Which one?
On your neck.
Sorry.
You shut your mouth.
Sorry.
Pick your moments.
Sorry.
You take 1 piercing damage. You take 5 necrotic damage, and I'd like you to give me a charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma save?
Yeah.
Jeez, okay. 22 on the charisma save.
Very good. You wake up suddenly.
Sorry, 20. What did I say? There's one more than that.
22, you said.
19, 20, yeah. Okay.
22, okay. You wake up
23,
suddenly, and you feel a sharp kind of prick in your neck, and you turn like this, and you look over, and you see something kind of go over your bed and off the side of your bed. And you see that the door to your room is slightly ajar.
I'm not an idiot. I remember these stupid ass dolls from the house.
And then you hear
they got my foot.
And then you hear on the wood wall that adjoins the other room.
I'm running after. I'm gonna kill this doll.
Okay, so you start running out.
Yes.
You feel another
damage.
Slight prick on your ankle.
What the hell?
And you stop like this, and you see it's under the bed, and it turns and it leaves. You get an attack of opportunity on it, and I'd like you to roll initiative, please.
Initiative. Jeez. Okay.
Oh dang.
Okay. So for initiative, 21 on initiative.
Not you guys, just her. What's that? 21.
21 on initiative.
Okay.
And I'm gonna firebolt that doll.
Okay. It gets one more attack because it rolled higher than you did. It misses.
Wait, no, you said
attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, but attack of opportunity is.
Are you a warcaster?
Yeah, no. It has to be a swipe for your sword, right?
It has to be a sword attack.
It has to be a melee attack if it's an attack of opportunity, correct?
Unless you're a warcaster.
Yeah, unless you're a warcaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll get your
I'll
turn.
hit it with a sword.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna. 13 to hit.
That's a miss. As it kind of it kind of rolls under the bed.
I get
Out of the way.
two. What is it? I get the a multi attack.
I don't know if you get multi-attack with. I think it's a single attack with attack of opportunity.
With
So,
an opportunity.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then it's
All
going
right,
to take
all right.
another attack at you, and you kind of see it come out, and it kind of does one of these. Now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. Can I see it?
Yep. It's right at your foot.
All right. I am going to firebolt this thing.
It actually, you know what? It went to go stab you with this needle, but it stabbed you in the prosthetic, and it like dink, and it looks up at you, goes, and it smiles.
Cute little doll.
Oh no! Oh, this doll is dead. I have no. I'm so mad. All right, I'm gonna firebolt it. As soon as it does that whole like emoji shrug, I'm gonna just pew.
Okay.
Just hoping it's flammable. No, I am rolling like crap tonight. I rolled a 10 to hit.
It rolls out of the way. Firebolt hits the ground. It starts to kind of cinder the floor a little bit, and it starts to kind of like light on fire just a touch. As it kind of rolls out of the way.
Things that I have fought in my life, I am getting like my ass handed to me by a little doll. I'm very upset.
You, Sterling, being close to the wall, hear the ignition of some sort of fire spell that hits on the other side of that wall.
All right. I'll be back. And I go out of the room to go.
Okay,
check.
so I'd like you to roll initiative at this point.
Okay.
Actually, at this point, why doesn't everybody roll initiative?
This is terrible.
It's a 9.
So am I re-rolling mine or am I keeping my?
You'll
21?
keep yours. You'll keep yours.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna use the nifty thing because I'm not using the encounter builder right now for this. So we're gonna go Ezmerelda at 20. What was yours again, Ezmerelda?
21.
21. 20 to 25.
25.
Falfer. 15 to 20.
18.
17.
That would be.
This thing is cool. It's even better in real life.
Great.
Oh yeah, it looks.
Brothers
awesome.
Forged.
So cool.
Next, 5 to 10.
I got 9.
And you? 2. Nice.
I will not rest until these freaking dolls are nothing but ashes.
Oh.
Okay. We were at Ezmerelda's turn, right? Just now?
Yes.
So we'll come back around to you, Falfer. Noggins. You hear it and you start out the door. We'll say that.
Sure.
You take your movement, which is, I'm going to say, I'll allow you to take that movement because you heard that, and then we'll go into the regular initiative order. What happened?
That's what the 2 is.
Get out of here.
That's what the 2 does.
Okay.
It's because I rolled a 4.
All right. So you're able to get up, around, and in, and when you get into the room, you see Ezmerelda just like this, her hand down at the ground, and you see a doll at her feet.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll say that that's that, and then we'll come back to you. Okay. So yeah, Noggins. You can control this.
Does the foot locker? Does it actually have like a mechanism to like lock it?
Yeah, there's a little latch on it. It does, and it has a little padlock with a key, but the padlock's kind of open and hung on it. Unless you guys, none of you said you locked it. So there's a little padlock with a lock inside it in case you want to lock it.
Okay, so what I want to do, because those 2 dolls are still in there.
Yeah.
Is as much as possible, I will give you free reign on this.
Yeah.
I don't actually try to lock it. I just like put the mechanism to like keep it down.
Yeah.
And then I produce flame to try to melt it closed.
Melt the
lock.
Okay.
The actual metal. I want to try to contort the metal to make it so it's harder to unlock from. I don't want these things getting out.
Sure.
We'll worry about getting it open afterwards, but for now I just want to get these things to stay in there.
All 3 dolls?
No, he's got the 1 doll out.
Okay, he's got the 1 doll out. Okay.
Yeah, just the 2 dolls.
Dolfer is out right now, but the other 2
I love it.
But the other 2 are still in there, and I just don't want them to get out.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
So whatever I can try to do,
Arcana check.
I will do that.
To try and control and pinpoint your spell to melt the metal.
That's valid. I'm fine with that. I'm not the best at Arcana, but that is a 17, so 16 for me.
Okay. The metal starts to get hot. I'm gonna say this turn, and it's starting to get to melting point. But I'm gonna say it's not quite there just yet.
That's valid.
Okay.
That's just I'm just focus on that for a bit.
Okay, Sterling, you're up. So Sterling, you've come into the room now. You see it. What's in front of you? What do you do?
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
All right. So, you know what? That's rolling way too slow for me right now. So it's a 24 and a 19 to hit.
Okay.
With my sword.
That's a hit.
My sword, my magical sword, and that's 5 and 9 points of magical damage. The vicious longsword.
9 points. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So 5 and 9, so a total of 14.
14. Okay, got it. Thank you.
I'm gonna die inside a doll tonight.
Yeah, and
okay. All right, so you come down and you like swipe half of its arm off, and it goes ah, and it goes, kind of skitters across the ground. All right, and you see that it's holding this little needle that's almost the size that it is. Okay. In its hand.
Is it able to wield it in a single arm, or did
yes,
I just disable it?
It has.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
No, I wouldn't do that to myself.
I had to ask. I mean,
it is a fair question.
A claymore to this thing.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
versatile. A broad needle.
Yeah.
Dimitri, you're up. Falfer's on deck.
Okay, would I have heard it do that little scream from the other room?
You saw Sterling say leave, and then you hear combat happening in the other room.
Okay, I will stand up, and I will follow Sterling to the other room.
Okay.
Is it close enough to get there with 30 feet?
Yes, it would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You come in, and you're able to step 5 feet into the room when you get there.
Okay.
And you see what's happening.
Am I close enough to attack it?
You would not be melee.
Okay. Then I see it, and I'm going to just cast Hunter's Mark. On it.
Very good. I like it.
And I'll say to it, so you're the little pipsqueak doing all this damage.
I like it.
Then my turn.
All right. Falfer.
Yeah.
So, Dolfer.
Yes.
You're currently kind of standing. I don't know where you were. You were on.
I was on Noggins'
lap. So you were on Noggins' knee.
Yeah.
Doing your thing. Go ahead.
Okay. So I will jump off of Noggins' knee.
Yeah.
Onto the floor, and I will yell, "I will prove myself!"
and pull out my giant needle.
You don't have a needle.
I don't anymore?
You don't have that needle.
Shoot. Okay. I will head towards the locked box with the molten lock on it.
Yeah.
And just go, I will come back and get you too, you will see. And then I'll jump onto the bed.
Yes.
And with my soft fists, attempt to attack okay, so just give me a situational awareness here. What is all around me?
Okay, so you have the 4 beds.
Yeah.
You're at the final bed out in front of it, where your stuff is where you came out of, the footlocker.
Yeah.
Noggins is there. Ezmerelda didn't know any of this. Okay. And Dimitri just ran out the door, and Sterling just ran out the door. It's just you and Noggins in this room, and you know that there were 2 dolls in the pack with you.
Yes.
What? That's good.
Joel, I'm gonna kick your ass.
So I'll say, I have to stop this. I'll go back to the footlocker that is molten. Is it open? Like, is it like broken? Can I get into it? I'm just gonna.
No, like it's starting to fuse, and Noggins is sitting on the top of it.
He is sitting on it.
Yeah, and he's trying to melt the thing shut.
Wow! Just kill them! Noggins, do not wait! Kill them right away!
That's what I'll say to him.
Okay.
As I run to the other room.
So you start running to the other room. Your speed is 25 feet, so I'm going to say that you make it to the door of this room.
Okay.
Okay, across the room.
Cool.
All right. Travas.
It's a little tricky now.
Yeah, it's a little trickier. You know your current circumstance.
Yeah.
Travas.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I think that our conversation would be wrapping up.
Yeah. No, other one.
I'm trying to cut myself free with the baton. The python, the piton.
Okay, give me an investigation check. And a dexterity check.
Investigation loss 19.
Okay, you find your piton.
And a dex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With disadvantage because you're using something that's not.
That's not even a sharp thing.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's got spikes on the bottom.
The sharpest thing I've got. With disadvantage? Oh my, I don't know what that is. Okay. With disadvantage,
Yes,
it's not going
that's
to be
right.
good. It's not going to. It was worse. It's a 10.
Okay, yeah. You start to kind of like move yourself up and down kind of along the spikes of the piton, and you're trying to cut through, and you're not making any sort of progress, okay? All right.
Can I?
The other 2, I'll control from here on in.
Can I?
Okay. Thank you.
I'd like to. Like, they're in the room. I can hear a commotion.
Yes. Give me a performance check, please, with disadvantage.
I can't handle this. I can't. I can
Okay, performance with disadvantage. That's a D10.
Still trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
What? It's 6.
Okay. Yeah, no.
I mean, I'm still gagged and.
Yeah, exactly.
so it's
Exactly. Yeah,
good.
exactly. All right. So that is their turn. The creature lunges at Ezmerelda again. Not enough with that. That's unfortunate. I mean, that's good for Ezmerelda. Sorry. I'm rooting for the little
For all
guy.
y'all to be in a room together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Feels great.
And you notice that the one that was with you is missing. It climbed out.
Yes. Right.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes?
The doll that attacked me, what did it look like? Did I get a good look at it?
Yeah, it looks like Irina. Yeah, it looks like all the other dolls.
It was an Irina doll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dressed in a blue dress. Okay, it attacked you. It did not work. Then it is Ezmerelda. It's your turn.
So do I see this doll still in front of me?
Yes.
There's only one?
Yes.
Can I mage hand pick it up like a mouse by the tail?
You can absolutely try. Give me a dex. Give me a. Oh man. Hang on, this is breaking my brain right now. Is it an Arcana check to control it, or is it a grapple check?
Grapple check using Arcana modifier.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's
Okay, I like that. It's a grapple check using your Arcana modifier.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, grapple with your spellcasting modifier is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So 17 on the die plus 23.
Okay. It has to. It failed. So yeah, you managed to kind of scoop it up with its leg and kind of lift it up by its leg, and it's kind of dangling like this and like flailing in front of you.
What the hell is this doing here?
And you see Dimitri and Sterling in the room, of course, with you.
I'm looking at. Are Travas and Falfer in the room?
No. Nobody else is in the room.
Except for you say
Dimitri and
was?
Sterling. Sterling is attacking and Dimitri's about to.
What the hell is this doing back here?
We don't know, but there are 2 more in Falfer's bag.
Yes.
Oh, son of a bitch! Can I take this and just yeet it against the wall?
Like to like hurt it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I am running back towards Falfer and Travas.
Yeah, give me an unarmed strike on it. Yeah.
All right. I don't even know what I rolled for that. Unarmed strike. Okay. 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that is just 3 bludgeoning.
Okay, so as you like against the wall, it goes. You hear, and as it kind of like as it dangles in front of you again, a little red thread kind of like unravels out of its mouth. And as it's dangling, it like spits the thread at you, and it hits you and it like bounces off, and it smiles.
Things are evil.
Yeah. Just kind of floss my tooth with it and just hurl it back, and then I head towards.
Cursed dental.
You're moving.
I have words. I have words for Travas and Falfer.
Okay. So you move. Are you moving?
Yes.
As well. Where are you going?
I'm heading towards these 2 jerks.
Okay. So which 2?
Travas and Falfer.
There's a bunch of them. Travas and Falfer. Okay, so you don't see them.
Yeah.
So you walk 15 feet past Dimitri and Sterling through your door. You get into the hallway. You see the open door to the other room. Nobody visible through the other door. Where do you go from there?
I was running to the door.
And Noggins is still sitting in there, isn't he?
Okay. As you come in, you see a doll running towards you out the door.
Do I get a chance to do anything to this doll, which I immediately am hostile towards?
Nope. Noggins, you're up.
So I guess I'll Ezmerelda come to the opening.
Nope.
Oh,
No, she's just outside the door. She hasn't made it inside of the room yet.
And Falfer doll is still with me.
Oh wait,
Falfer's
sorry.
not to run.
Esmeralda, you still have movement left. Sorry. So you still have 15 feet of movement. You've stopped outside your door. You see a doll running towards you from the other room. Do you want to continue to move, or are you stopping right there?
If I see this doll come, I'll stop just to clock where it's going.
Okay, so Noggins, you hear footsteps kind of run out the other room, but you don't see anybody enter this room. Noggins, you're up.
Sorry. The doll that's running out the door, is that Dolfer or is that a different doll?
Dolfer.
Gotcha.
But Ezmerelda doesn't know.
It looks like Falfer?
No, it looks like Irene. It looks like every other doll.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you've missed a lot when you were God.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to do I need to make another check to fully close it?
Yeah.
Or does this seem like it? Okay.
Yeah, one more.
I'm gonna do that. That's a 16 on the die, so it's a 15 for me.
Yep, it seals. You can see that the metal starts to kind of melt together.
Cool. As I do that, I will stay, and I will start to walk out the door, seeing the Dolfer is running away, and I see Ezmerelda, and I go, Wait. We need to. What's happening in there? We need to like stop here for a second.
And you see she's carrying another doll that's like flailing in her hand.
Travas, Falfer, maybe possessed. Just wait. That's my turn.
Okay.
Wait on what?
Don't hit that. I don't know what they're doing, but wait. That's Falfer. One right here, Falfer.
What?
Ah, it's me!
It's a me.
Okay, Sterling, you're up. Dimitri, you're on deck. I just remember that you were all sleeping, so you do not have armor.
Yep.
That is from this moment forward.
I got mine.
Yeah.
So okay. So this is the reason why I picked the Warforged.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I was on watch.
And I never said I take mine off.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. So do I see any other dolls in the room?
No. Well, give me a perception check. I don't know.
All right.
Let's find out.
19.
You don't get that there's any more danger in this room.
All right. So I'm going to head out. I'm going to follow Ezmerelda.
Yeah.
And at this point, do I recognize Dolfer? Because I was there for the whole exchange when he was talking and...
Yeah, I would say that you noticed that it's the pink-dressed Irina doll. It's your favorite.
All right.
He's wearing a little tutu.
All right. Then I'm gonna scoop him up because I figure he's probably safe with a friend.
Okay. So you kind of rush past Ezmerelda and you pick him up.
Friendly giant.
All right. No, I'll put him on my shoulder.
Where to?
Let's get the other dolls! We've got to kill them!
All right. So I go into the room where the footlocker is, because that's the only other dolls I know of. And I guess if I have enough movement to get to the footlocker, I'll get there and I'll start undoing all of Noggins' hard work.
Are you trying to open it?
Well, I figure, yeah, it's got to be open if we're going to kill these things, so...
Okay. So you run over. Noggins has run over towards Ezmerelda. You run past him to the footlocker. You pick up this footlocker. You can give me an athletics check to just wrench this thing open like Captain America in a piece of wood.
Oh, gosh. This is great. I'm sorry, Omega. So 13.
Okay. You hear it starting to give, but it's not quite opening yet.
All right.
Okay. But you hear a little crack. Okay.
Good work
Dimitri, you're
sealing that up. It's
Falfer, you're on deck.
It's real tough.
Okay, I'll exit the room, and so Ezmerelda is holding the one from that room in her hand, or with the mage hand?
No, yes. No, with the mage hand, right?
No, I yeeted it against the wall.
Oh, yeah, so she grabbed it from the mage. So, with the mage hand or without? Are you still holding it with the mage hand?
Oh yeah, I didn't have to let it go. I could have just
exactly. So I imagine
yeah, it's still
dangling
there.
beside her
I still
with the
have
mage
it.
hand. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll walk up. So it's like in midair.
In midair.
basically.
Yeah.
I'll sort of position myself with the Sword of Argynvar.
Yes.
And I'll say to
Can we
Ezmerelda.
pinata this?
Yeah.
Exactly. Without the blindfold. And
advantage.
I'll say.
Just kidding.
I'll take care of this, and I'll like take careful aim at where it's suspended in midair. Is it like? Does it see me like coming at it? Because it's like.
It would.
Yeah. Okay. Is it scared right now?
Yes. You see it smiling in slow motion as you're kind of starting to swing. It goes.
Let's make some red
I
thread.
say you get advantage because it's grappled.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right. Okay, 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh.
And
do you want to roll again for advantage just in case it's a natural 20?
No, he rolled.
Oh, that was
twice.
okay.
Yeah, I rolled twice.
Okay, 24.
And this is reroll ones and twos. Oops, that was a 6. And
Yeah, it was a 6.
And a 3, so 9 plus a d6 because of Hunter's Mark. Which is another 6.
Okay.
So 15 plus is 22 slashing.
Wow. Yeah, you cleave it in twain.
Oh,
and it flies against the wall and hits the wall and slides down the wall, and the mage hand is still holding one of its little legs, its doll legs. And it makes like a squeak sound when you hit it, and it kills you.
All right. Is there like lots of red thread?
Yes, lots of red thread.
Everywhere.
Just my mage hand gives a middle finger and then disappears.
I like it. At this point, you are at the door. You just cleaved it at the doorway. Ezmerelda, you and Dimitri both hear the door to the hallway open. And as you look back, you see Travas and Falfer standing there. And when they notice you and they take in the kind of situation, Falfer immediately brings out his crossbows, and Travas takes out his short bow, and that's where we're going to take a break. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Oh, man.
Welcome to Dwarven Forge. This is everything you need to know about our terrain in 60 seconds. Ready? Let's go. We hand sculpt our pieces for maximum detail and artistry, infusing passion into every millimeter of our work. Everything is available beautifully hand painted so you can start playing right away. Or you can choose unpainted to paint everything yourself. Our pieces are completely modular, so you can use the same sets to create a new adventure every time. Most pieces have embedded anchor magnets that affix to our terrain trays for secure building. and for revealing rooms as your players discover them. We create everything out of Dwarvenite, our top secret PvC formula that's nearly indestructible. We pack our pieces with as many features as possible, such as swappable LEDs to quickly change the look of your scene. We offer magnetic accessories to add flavor or increase the danger. A 1-inch tactical grid is sculpted into our floors, hidden in dungeon flagstones, natural rocks, or sticks and plants. In addition to sculpted pieces, we make terrain trays to use as a vibrant graphic base for your build. We offer a range of environments, including dungeons, caverns, cities, castles, sewers, forests, mountains, streets, burrows, ice, and hellscape. And that's just the beginning. We have a passionate fan base who can tell you all about it. And that's everything you need to know about Dwarven Forge in 60 seconds.
The games we play are the stories we create.
The fortress doors swing open,
Every story is unique.
and the sound of war drums rises.
Sometimes our stories come to us when we least expect them. We need to be ready no matter where inspiration strikes. And sometimes our stories are told over great distances. No matter where your journey leads you or how your story is told. The games we play are the stories we create. Sirenscape can help make yours epic.
Sirenscape is searchable, fast, and customizable from any device with no need to pre-install any sound. Adding epic atmosphere to your game has never been easier.
Welcome back. All right. Where we left off, you all were embroiled in combat, conflict. Killed the one doll as Travas and Falfer burst through the door at the end of the hallway, being kind of surprised at what is happening and have now pulled out weapons. Falfer is first. This fake Falfer is going to go first. Okay. Faux Falfer.
Falfer. And Dolfer.
And
what's that you're wearing? Faux fur.
And he's going to attack.
Yeah, he should.
And he is going to attack Ezmerelda. That is a. What's your proficiency bonus? Because I don't know. That's what I'm finding out. So I can.
Oh, I see.
So I can take it away.
On what?
You're a +3, so it's only +4 on attacks. That's not going to be enough. That is a natural 1.
Oh. But is he a hex blood or a
as he holds out his crossbow? The crossbow. The crossbow
ricochets.
No, the string breaks.
Oh no.
And he kind of looks at it and he goes, and he drops it on the ground. Travas is going to attack with his short bow. That is probably enough. 21 to hit.
Yeah,
Dimitri,
but I'll cast shield as a reaction.
Sorry, I was going after Dimitri. Sorry.
Oh,
21 to hit
I thought they
Dimitri.
were both aimed at me. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Still feel free to cast the shield, though.
No, that's only if I get hit.
My AC is only 20.
That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage, please.
Holy.
Oh, snap.
Okay. And at that point, Travas grabs the door and he closes it behind him. Like they both leave out the door and Travas closes the door at the end of the hallway.
He attacked and closed the door in the same turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Falfer, go.
Okay.
Actually, you should have gone before Travas. Technically, right. Falfer should have gone first.
Okay.
Go.
We must kill the other ones. Everybody join me.
And I'll go into the. So
he's German all of a sudden. Like is it?
Everybody.
It's probably really hard to do both.
It's totally crazy.
Okay. So. I'm still in the room. He's almost smashed open that thing, right? I tried to get to the hall, noticed that Ezmerelda was there. So I said that to Ezmerelda. Like,
come, we have to kill the other ones.
Go back into the room with my movement. And get to where Sterling is trying to open this thing. And I'll also, with my soft doll hands, attempt to help.
Okay, so you climb up Sterling's body.
Yeah.
And you grab in there and you.
Yeah, and I'll add my my strength bonus to what his was.
Okay. Which is what?
I don't know.
I can tell you what it is.
What would a doll have as a strength bonus?
Is 0.
Okay.
So you get a +0 to your thing. You're lucky it's not -1.
Yeah, it actually could have been much
It could have been worse.
Travas.
Yes.
Athletics check, please.
Yeah. It's 15.
That's not enough. But give me a performance check as well, as you're still kind of yelling.
Yeah. It's a 15.
Okay. Who is over there? Noggins, you hear a muffled from Travas's footlocker.
So I'm not in the room. I'm out in the hallway.
Oh, I thought you had gone to the door to yell at Ezmerelda.
If Ezmerelda was in the hallway, I went out to the hallway saying, "Stop! Don't do anything."
Oh, okay.
I don't know that they went back in there and started. Well, I probably heard them futzing with it. But
okay. Is anybody back in the room?
Well, I just, as a doll, went back into the room saying, "Hey, come and join me."
Yeah, but your passive perception isn't high enough. So
Sterling's in the room. Well, I'm
Yeah,
right
you're at the
behind
other end of the
footlocker.
hall, other end of the room, like the opposite end of the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you didn't hear it.
Okay.
If somebody was right beside the thing, then I would say they heard it.
Right.
Nobody heard it. It's over.
Could I, with movement, attempt to roll out, even though I'm still tied up? Because one of the dolls left the bag. Can I try to roll?
You've already made your attempt to escape. I apologize. You can try and kind of like squirm out of the bag.
Yeah.
For your movement, I'm gonna say it's half movement to squirm out of your bag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
You're still tied.
I imagine even like half movement is pretty generous. 15 feet as a doll is squirming. Sorry, I shouldn't shoot myself in my.
I'm gonna say 12
foot.
feet, but you're inside a footlocker, and you have no hands.
I was under the bed.
Oh, you're under the bed. Yeah, okay. I'd say you could squirm out into the middle of the hall then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And middle of the room. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Small victory.
Okay, so you start to kind of squirm out, and you're out in the middle of the,
great.
of the room.
Great.
All right.
Progress.
Okay, Ezmerelda, you're up. Noggins, you're on deck.
So is the door to the other room that I was heading towards, is it open or is it shut?
So so that hallway that you're in right now, there's behind you, well, you're facing their room. Mm-hmm. Just to your left behind you is your room. There's another door down the hall to another room, and then there's a door at the end of the hallway, which is where Travas and Falfer just were and left.
I'm gonna go into the room that I was like their original room.
Okay, you're right in front of it. Yeah, so you step into that room, and as you step into that room, you see a little tied up doll, kind of squirming out from under the bed closest to the door.
Oh no!
I'm gonna mage hand pick it up and bring it closer to me.
Okay, and you can tell it's gagged and tied up.
So if I bring it closer to me, like, what does this doll look like?
It looks like an Irina doll, and it's dressed in a green dress.
And it's going.
It has a little tiny gag on its mouth.
Well, it's like the rope is tied around its face and its body.
Can I just take a blade and cut that off?
Yep. Yeah, give me a you're not stopping
I'm
it from
attempting to
grappling,
cut
right?
the ropes.
No, well, how could I?
Okay, give me an attack roll with that.
Attack roll?
Dexterity. Let's just say dexterity check. It's
Let's
fine.
call it something else.
Or even sleight of hand.
For me?
Yeah, to try and cut it without hurting him.
Oh, got it. Okay. Oh, I got a nat 20 for
Nice.
31.
So you're able to kind of slip your knife under it, surgically, open it up, and it falls away from this little doll, who is now kind of flailing in your hands. That's your turn?
Does it say anything?
Can I say something?
It can't yet.
Broken it.
It's not its turn, but you can say something to
All
it.
right.
I guess you can talk to it and it can respond.
Yeah.
You need to explain to me what the hell is going on.
Oh my Strahd, I don't know. I'm not gonna do it as high as he did. His voice is gonna hurt for 3 days. I don't know. I was in the room and then I fell down and I don't know and then I was in the bag.
Does oh my Strahd make me?
Yes, I'm gonna say that you can hear that this is Travas, his voice.
Oh, what the hell, Travas?
I know.
Okay, 6 seconds.
I don't even know what to start with this.
I'm missing all of my important things.
Okay. Noggins, you're
What
up.
happened?
Noggins, you're up.
I go to sleep for 5 minutes. That was my turn.
Muted, Noggins. Muted. Muted.
Fuck me. Freak me. Sorry.
Wear that one.
That's your one free one.
We hear you now.
Bleep that out. Did I see the door? What door did the bad friends go into?
They left. They came just into the hallway at the end of the hallway, which is currently 20 feet away, and then they closed the door.
I beeline to the door and attempt to open it.
Okay, you get to the door. You have 10 feet. You were in the hallway, so you have 10 feet of movement left after. You have 35 or 30?
35.
Okay, so you have 15 feet of movement after that. You beeline to the door. You get to the door.
Open the door.
You open the door. You open it quickly, and you see that they are halfway down the stairs, about 15 feet down the stairs.
I just let out the loudest breath that they can even hear behind me. And with my sickle, I just slash once in the air. I need both of them to make me wisdom saving throws.
Okay. That is a 19.
That saves.
And that is a 16.
That fails.
Okay.
That was the one that saved. Nothing happens. Well, actually, both of them all of a sudden begin that their mind goes blank, and they think about just trees and life, and they just want to stop for a second. But the other one breaks out of that. The other one is still stuck in that dream and frozen. I've cast Hold Person.
Okay. So Fulfur kind of stops mid stride down the stairs. Okay.
And I'm doing this at 3rd level, so it's both of them, but one succeeded, but and we're inside this inn and we're making a lot of noise. They just said stop. That's all I can do right now.
Okay. Sterling, you're up. Dimitri,
I will go for it the rest of my feet to get to him.
Okay,
Sorry.
so you make it to where they are. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Sterling, you're up.
All right, I'll continue destroying all that hard work. So that's a 13 again.
You bust it open, and there's the sack is inside.
Careful!
All right,
the little bricks!
Careful the little bricks.
Does it look like they're still inside the sack?
Inside the bag? Investigation check?
Okay.
Well, you're not really looking with your eyes to open it. You're trying to just get the sense that they're still in there?
Yeah, because I want to...
Yeah, the bag is currently closed.
Okay.
So if you want to get the sense that they're there, give me a perception check.
That's 21.
Yeah, you think they're in there.
Okay.
The mass of the bag looks like it.
After breaking this thing open, though, I don't have any other actions, right? I wouldn't be able to grab the bag and hold it shut.
Probably not. I would say it would be your action to break the thing open.
And I didn't get a short rest yet,
No.
so I don't have my action surge either. Okay. As I would action surge for this to hold the bag shut.
I love the thought process after.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Dimitri, you're up.
Yep.
Okay.
Fall for your own deck.
I will follow Noggins. The door's already open. I'll go through the door.
Yep.
And
you make it's 20-foot movement. You have 10 feet left.
Okay. So I've made it to where.
Basically the doorway. You made it to the top of the doorway. Okay. 15 feet in front down the stairs. You see Fulfur stopped, held. You see the Travas kind of looking back, and then Noggins right at his heels.
Okay. I will, as a bonus action, move my Hunter's Mark to Travas, who is already. He's not held.
Yeah.
And then.
I feel like Dave's taking this personally.
It's hard. It's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And taking inspiration from Noggins.
Yeah.
I will close my eyes and point at where Travas is, and I will cast Hold Person.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you. It could have been much worse.
It's a save. You have to beat 14.
Fails.
I mean, that's good. That's good. I don't know if I'm cheering for the fake me.
They're paralyzed, correct?
Yeah, Hold Person.
Okay. Paralyzed
Paralyzed
condition.
for the duration.
And
Okay.
I also
Cool.
feel very loved.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll say to Noggins, I've got the other one. And
All right.
Another just loud sigh, and you swear that sigh, even that sigh sounds like a goat. Just very agitated right now.
Yeah. Okay, they're both held. So back up to Falfer. Do they get saving throws at all?
At the end of their turn, at the end of their turns, they make another save.
Okay, so this is the end of. Nope, that's a natural 1. The next one is a natural 20. So I would say, well, first of all, so Falfer failed. Falfer, you go.
Okay.
Dolfer goes.
We're missing one in here for like those guys.
Yeah, those guys are there.
So, I will, as the doll, climb down Sterling's arms.
Yeah.
And attempt to hold the bag closed, and just say, let's drown them, or perhaps we can figure out a way to, I don't know, like stab them with your dagger from outside of the bag.
Put holes in your bag.
I don't care. It's an old bag.
All right.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I'm trying to have helpful suggestions on how we can dispose of these inside the bag dolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gave the suggestions.
I just did.
That's your turn.
That was my action.
All right. Okay.
And he's trying to hold the bag shut.
Yeah, and I'm trying to hold the bag shut as well.
Okay, so then Travas, what is your movement as you're being held up by? It's your turn while you're being held up by. Esmeralda.
Oh gosh, yeah. There's not much I can do. I guess I've told her. It's me. Let me go. I don't understand what happened. Please. Why am I like this? Ezmerelda, help me.
What do you want me to do?
You got to help, please. You're my hero. You can fix this, right? With your magic.
I know. I do not know for certain, but I know 100% for a fact that all of this is your fault.
But it's not. Everything was black. I didn't do anything except for look at the dolls and touch them.
Look,
I understand, but they're Blinskys. How could I say no? I'm a Blinsky.
Once again, all your fault.
But I'm a Blinsky.
It's not my turn. I can't do anything yet. Just wait.
I can't do anything.
I love the existential thought, like, I'm a Blinsky. I'm a Blinsky.
I've never been so well made. I'm in the best shape of my life.
For once, you probably have like character insurance.
Esmeralda, you're up.
Oh man.
Oh, it is my turn. All right.
Oh my goodness.
If I put little baby Blinsky Travas on my shoulder, is he gonna stab me or is he gonna behave himself?
I don't know. Give me an insight check.
Don't shrug your shoulders at me like you've done way worse.
He's got nothing to stab you with.
Okay, good. Then I'll just instead of mage hand, I'll just hang on tight, put him on my shoulder, and run towards where I saw the Falfer and Travas when they were shooting at us.
Yep.
I'll head towards that direction.
Yep. So you head again 20 feet to the door. You make it to the door. You have another 10 feet of movement, 15 feet down the stairs. You see, you're standing now beside Dimitri. 15 feet down the stairs is Noggins, Fulfer, and Fake Voss.
And do I see that they're Do I see that they're like in combat? Do I see that they're
Insight check.
like okay? 13 plus stuff, 16.
You notice that Fulfer is held, so he's paralyzed. right where he was running down. And you notice fake Voss is pretending that he still is. Like, you see him kind of move his head a little bit, even though he's not quite.
I'm gonna hit him with a crossbow bolt.
Okay.
But just not non-lethal.
Okay,
Thank
got
you.
it.
Yeah, don't damage the face.
Okay. Go for it.
I rolled an 8.
That is not a hit. As it kind of, you're trying not to hit
Lucky.
Noggins, and it goes over his shoulder. Okay. Noggins, you're up. Sterling, you're on deck.
With them in front of me, well, one, with my passive, can I tell that Travas isn't held anymore, out of curiosity?
What's your passive again? 18?
18?
Yes, you can tell.
Okay, that's not really that important, but I'm just curious. We now know that this is not Falfer and Travas. They're in the dolls. What do I know about possession as Noggins? Or what have I heard? Like, what do you tell me a roll and I'll roll it. I'm trying to figure out what makes sense to him to try to do.
Yeah, religion check.
To get this done. Religion?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Great. Natural 20.
Whoa!
Yes! 19.
Nice.
Oh, because.
Oh yeah.
I have a negative to my head.
Oh, do you really? Oh jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I played with memory loss, but yeah, he has a negative.
I like it. All right. So you think you recall? You're pretty sure, but not so sure, but sure that you can cast a possessed, like a spirit that has possessed something out with something like a protection from good and evil spell or other similar magic.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh God, that's disgusting.
We are all in the same room. I'm so glad.
Then this is the shady part. Who do I feel is more dangerous?
Not the little one.
Maybe be careful.
The little one with the broken crossbow.
I take things like this very seriously.
I mean, honestly, he's kind of lost faith in both of you. But I'm trying to think.
That's fair.
David's a terrible poker face.
That's fair.
I'm going to cast protection from good and evil on Travas. I was going back and forth.
Okay.
I hate you
which does
evenly.
break the hold because it's a concentration spell.
Yeah. Well, Travas was already out. Remember, you noticed he was out.
No, I know. I held Falfer.
Oh, so now Fulfer is out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
But it's not his turn yet, so I'm not worried about him immediately bolting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that dream comes back over you, and I say, like, Travas, a happy moment that keeps you protected and safe kind of materializes in your mind as whatever happens unravels. That's how that dream works for you.
Does it? Does that happen to me?
That's what I'm giving you, that I'm going into your brain as Travas and figuring out a happy moment for you to break you that's how I'm giving you your protection.
Yeah, me as the doll?
No, you as Travas.
You as Travas.
You as Travas.
Brings you back out of the doll and into your own body.
So I'm back?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. What's that happy memory?
What?
What's your happy
I grew
place?
up in Barovia. The happiest moment of my life
was seeing this poster.
Either meeting my hero Ezmerelda or realizing I'm a Blinsky.
Ironically, the message of Ezmerelda comes into your brain.
Yeah.
So immediately realize you're a Blinsky, and then immediately leave the Blinsky.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like,
Every time.
Wait, point of clarification. The doll isn't going to start attacking me now,
We'll
is
get
it?
there in a second. Sterling, you're up. Dimitri, you're on deck.
Oh,
amazing.
man. Okay. So I'm gonna grab the top of the bag and kind of press it down and then I'll have my sword. And I'm looking for anything that's doll shaped through the fabric.
Yeah.
From his arm, I look up into his eyes and I go, "Do it!"
I really wish somebody would animate these moments. So yeah, I'm looking for anything that's doll shaped through the fabric.
Okay,
that I can
investigation check.
Yeah. That's a 4.
Okay. You're pretty sure the thing that you're looking at is a doll.
It's like a potion of healing or something.
Okay, you stab it. Give me an attack.
This is awesome.
That's a 15 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay, that's good because it wasn't moving, so I would have been disappointed in myself. That's a 3 points of damage to the.
Okay.
Thing.
As you're like, ha! And you stab through, and then you release it, and out of the hole in the back of the bag, 1,000 ball bearings onto the floor in the room, and
but it's in the foot locker though.
It is in the foot locker.
I grabbed the top and I held it down.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
I love that though.
Yeah.
All right, but at least.
Well, how much damage did you do?
It could have been an alchemist fire.
How much damage did you do?
I did 3 points.
Okay, it's not enough to go through the wood. Okay, so yeah, so you it hits it back, you pull it out, and you ding 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 ding. Ball bearings start to kind of like pour out of the bag into the foot locker.
I get a second attack.
Okay.
All right. But
give me another investigation check because you're researching.
12.
Okay.
Not great at investigating things. That's an 18 to hit and 8 points of damage.
Okay, you hear a inside. 8 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. And you pull it out and you see red thread along your blade.
Oh, disgusting.
Really quickly, Jay.
Yep.
Because I was gonna, knowing what I figured out and knowing that it worked, I would have turned around.
Yeah.
Knowing that Dimitri was behind me and potentially didn't see Ezmerelda as well.
Yeah.
I would say, magic that protects people. Use that on that one. That's what I say.
Okay. All right, Dimitri, you're up.
Okay. I'll look to Noggins and say, thank you. And I'll go to the stairs because faux fur is on the steps.
Yeah.
And I'll use
faux fur. Stop.
I'll put my hands on his little shoulders.
Yeah.
And I'll cast protection from good and evil.
Okay.
Closing my eyes and a little orange glow that lights up behind my eyelids.
I like it. All right.
Am I back?
You're back.
Oh no.
This is fantastic. Thank you. I'm back.
Falmer, how can I be sure it's you, though?
Well, I promise you. Let's get those little doll things and kill them once and for all. Hey, it's good to see you, by the way.
Every time you've said I promise you, it's always been like 50-50.
Now is probably not the time. Let's kill this stupid doll.
Tell me something only Falfo would know.
I once bathed nude on top of Muskoka's body. No, you all know that's true. I don't know. You tell me something that you know of me, and I'll tell you if it's true.
What is your
meat
opinion?
pies. What is your thought on meat pies?
Exactly. That was exactly what I was about to say.
If there is one there, eat it.
All right, it's him.
It's him.
All right. Okay. All right. So the doll on your arm looks up at you and says, "I will finish him." And he runs down your arm and dives into the bag, and you see like rustling in the bag, and then he pops out with a needle in his hand and he points it in your direction. He goes, "Get him!" And the three of them run up your arm.
All right.
The three dolls run up your arm.
Attacking the Warforged.
Yeah. How are they gonna break the war?
And they can't really stab into metal.
They got to beat a 22 because I don't have my shield out.
You have 22 without your shield?
Yeah.
22 without my shield.
Jeez, mother.
Yeah.
Well, that's not enough.
Just 3 little guys.
That's only a 20.
Disappointed DM.
That's only a
voice.
14.
That's
Ding, 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 as they try to like stab your arms.
Quit it.
You know those little plastic
annoying.
sword sandwich toothpicks? That's what I imagine.
Yeah. Falfa, you're actually up.
Okay. So I'll look at my one crossbow that's been damaged and be like, what the? Who did? Oh, you stupid dogs! And I'll pull out my other one. Where is one? Where is it? And do I see? No, I'm outside in the hall.
You see a doll on Ezmerelda's shoulder.
Oh, wait.
I point my crossbow at Ezmerelda's shoulder and say, duck, and I shoot.
Okay, give me a shot.
Aiming at me.
That is a 21.
That's a
to hit. And that will. Ooh. Oh, that's the wrong die.
What do you need?
I need a d6. Okay, 2. Plus, sorry, 2 plus 3. That's a 5.
5 points of damage. Okay.
Second one. Yeah.
All right. Anyways, it skewers this thing through the shoulder and it falls off the back of Ezmerelda's shoulder.
Can it be pinned on the wall?
No.
Oh, okay.
but no.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
Not yet. Travas, you're up.
Yeah, so I come back out of it, I guess, back to my body.
Yeah.
Would we really be so aware? I mean, I guess we would kind of be aware that the dolls had changed place with us.
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
Okay. Put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. You have all your memories from when you were in the doll.
Yeah, I'll look around and see that Noggins is looking at me like he's just done this, and then said, pass this information on to Dimitri. I'm going to run over to Noggins and hug him around his little goat waist. Like, you did it, you freed me!
Okay, he's right beside you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to remember my pack of all my goodies is upstairs under my bed, so I'm going to run up to grab my bag.
Okay. All right. So you start running up. You run past. So you get up to you get 15 feet up to the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
That's where Dimitri and Ezmerelda are standing, and that doll fell off you can pass through them and go 50 feet down the hallway if you want.
Yeah, am I passing the doll?
Yeah.
Okay. As I'm running and I see the doll, I'd like to kick it as I run.
Okay. Give me an unarmed strike.
It's a 7.
That's a miss.
Not as good as when I hit the head.
You tried to kick it as it was falling, and you just missed. Do you keep going?
Oh, yeah, I guess I do.
Okay, so you're 15 feet down the hallway, which puts you 5 feet from the door to the room.
Okay.
Okay. Fake Voss disengages and starts to run down the hallway as well. He runs down the hallway past you. And he dips into the room. Where Ezmerelda was sleeping.
Okay. Which I wouldn't know where that is.
Well, you see him go to the left.
Okay.
The left door. The door is straight ahead. Ezmerelda, you're up. Noggins, you're on deck.
So there's that the doll that knocked off my shoulder is now
up the hallway and through the door.
Oh, when she got opportunity.
Oh, it ran off?
No, it disengaged as an action. It took a disengage action and it ran off past Travas.
Okay. I'm gonna run after it.
Okay. You catch up to it and you turn the corner into the room. I'd like you to give me a... You come into the room and you don't quite see it yet, but I'd like you to give me a perception check, please.
Okay. Please be nice to me. 16.
Okay. You don't see it when you first come into the room. You step into the room, it's gone.
Here, dolly.
No response.
That's it. Can I ready an action?
Sure you can.
If I see it?
Yep, if you see it, you want to attack it?
Yeah, I'm gonna ready a witch. I'm gonna ready a witch bolt.
Okay. Noggins, you're up.
So, as Travas hugged me. I did not reciprocate that.
Okay.
I go back into the room.
Okay.
Not our room, but the room that everybody else was in.
Okay.
And what do I see?
Are you using your action to dash?
I got to where I was with 35 feet of movement.
Yeah. You're 15. Yeah, you're right. So you get right to the doorway. You're right. So 35, 15 down the stairs, 20 to the door. You're at the door.
Okay. What do I see in the room?
You see Sterling with 3 dolls trying to stab him.
Okay. Make sure. Does it require? Cool. This doesn't say it can't happen in this area, so I don't need to concentrate on perception anymore because it's done. But I see that, and there is like, oh my, if it's like an anime moment, you can see like fire in Noggins' eyes, and all he does is just raise up his sickle and pull down as a moonbeam comes straight onto the box with the 3 inside.
No, they're on Sterling, attacking him.
The moonbeam comes onto Sterling with the 3 on him.
Okay. All right then.
Knowing that he can handle it, and I'll heal him.
Okay.
And I do look at Sterling, and you can tell this is a look of this is necessary. So right now nothing happens, and this is at 3rd level. No, it's not. It's at 4th because I'm mad. So this will be a Constitution save, or they're gonna take 4d10 radiant damage.
Now?
On the start of their turn.
At the start of their turn. Got it. That's what I thought. Okay. Cool. Sterling, you're up. Dimitri on deck.
And you need to make that con
save. That's a 14 to save.
The con save.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's a hit?
That's
okay.
a fail, yeah.
That's cool. That's I can take
40-10.
I can take it. You gave me that look, and I basically just nodded at you like, do it. Go for it. We're good. You got this.
D10?
That is...
Need some more D10s there?
15 points of radiant.
Friends.
That is 15 points of radiant to you.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's all right. I can take it.
Wow, though. That's quite the attack.
Yeah, that's good.
That was a low roll.
Sheesh.
Well, it was a 9 with him. But.
Okay. Not 150. Come on. All right. There we go. Yeah, so there's 3 of them on me. Whereabouts on my person are they?
They're kind of on your arm. They've come up. They're all 3. Well,
yeah.
You were kind of holding it. I'd say 2 went up one arm, 1 went up the other, and they're trying to stab into spaces.
And I wouldn't be able to like sweep and hit all 3. Because rules is written, that wouldn't work.
That wouldn't work, but I would say that you can do 2 attacks. Your 2 attacks to hit the 2 on 1 arm.
All right, let's do that. That's a 14 to hit the first.
It's a miss.
It's a miss.
First one jumps over it.
Little cuss, and all right, that's 9. It's another miss.
The other one limbo's under it.
Whoa!
All right.
Like Matrix backwards it.
That's
much light in your face.
Dimitri,
Okay.
off your on deck.
This is my question. I had placed Hunter's Mark on Fake Voss.
Yeah.
But then the consciousness switched to the doll.
Yeah.
Is Hunter's Mark now on the doll that got shot off of Ezmerelda's shoulder?
Rules is written Hunter's Mark. Does it mark the soul or does it mark
It says you choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry.
It's a creature, so we're going to say the body.
Okay, then I'll...
Sorry.
That's okay. I'll, as a bonus action, switch it from Travas to the one that's on the floor that got shot off of the shoulder.
Yep.
And I am going to attack it. Is it prone?
It ran away, didn't it?
No, it ran away.
Yeah, it ran
away.
It ran away into the room. Yeah, so you could run into that room
Right.
if you want. You can chase it.
Yeah, that's what I'll do then.
Okay, so you run to the room and you're standing beside Ezmerelda, who's looking for it currently.
Okay, I also would like to look for it.
Give me a perception check.
15.
You think it might be behind the door.
Okay, I'll
What did you roll, Ezmerelda?
Or what?
For your perception last time, do you remember?
I don't remember, but I know I had an action held.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 16.
Then no. Then sorry, you don't know where it is. I'm sorry. I couldn't remember what I had rolled before, but if it's lower than hers, then no.
Okay. Then I too will hold my action. That if I see it at all, I'm gonna swing.
You're gonna swing. Got it. Okay. All right. Falfer, you're up.
Okay, so small thing ran away.
Falfer ran away.
I have the favored enemy with constructs. Is this a construct?
It is.
Okay, so I have an advantage on tracking constructs.
Yeah.
I would love to try to attempt to find it.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
A survival check will be...
And your movement is now 30. You're not 25, right?
That's correct. That is a 12.
Little drops of red thread leading behind the
That's just a spool.
Yeah, so you're able to track it. So you go up the stairs, that's 15 feet.
Oh, that was an advantage. Sorry, I need to roll again. Okay, that is a 19.
Okay, so you go up the stairs with your 15 feet of movement. You go 15 feet down the hall. That puts you just outside the doorway to their room.
Okay.
You can dash to make the move, and I'll still allow you to do the survival if you want.
Okay, I'll do that.
So you go into the room,
Yep.
and you can tell that it's hiding behind the door, that it's kind of moved in and behind the door.
Okay, that's where I'll end my turn. But I will. Can I, DM?
Yes.
Can I pull out my longbow?
It's a free action to pull draw weapon, sure.
Awesome. Done. That's what I'll do.
You have a longbow?
Yeah.
Longbow,
I've always had
short
it.
bow? Longbow, okay.
Oh, sorry. It's a short bow? It is a short bow.
Yeah, short bow.
Yeah.
Okay. Fofer's turn.
Con save.
Con save, yes. That is a fail.
$29 points of radiant damage.
Dies. Just kind of sizzles into nothingness and ashes away. Fofer is dead.
All three? Is that all three of them that were on?
No, just one.
Travas,
you're up.
That's real me. Okay. I'm gonna run into the room because I wanted to get my pack. And then I guess I see him under this weird magical moonbeam with two things on him. I'm not going near this thing. I don't want anything to do with what's happening there yet. So I'm gonna go under the bed, grab my stuff, and I'm going to. I'll take my dagger and short sword, and I'll get close to him, and hold an action to attack them if this magical thing stops.
Okay, you're gonna ready an action to attack if the moonbeam stops.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Okay. Fake Vas. He's behind the door. He's gonna. Yeah. Okay. Got it. All right. Ezmerelda, your turn.
Do I see this thing yet?
No.
Quick question.
Yep.
Because the whole turn would have went around. When did the other two go?
Oh, they haven't gone yet.
I thought they went with.
Yeah, let's do that now.
Falfer.
Yeah, let's do it now.
Yeah. Because they all attacked at three times.
Fail.
Whoa! Oh. So did they
I can
all
do both of
fry?
I can do the damage the same.
Well,
unless you want me to do it different separately.
Wait,
well, this would have been a different turn, so. Is it?
Yeah, whose turn is it right now?
So no, I was really quickly before you go in. It's about to be an entire round.
You know what? Let's say it happened.
So I was trying to see when they were going.
Let's say it happened before Travas's turn. So with Fofer, so they would have taken the same amount of damage. They're all dead.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So
then you can
They're
change.
basically just incinerated.
So you see, yeah.
So like I run in, he's basically just sitting there in the
Under
light.
a moon. And there's like ash and like you can see things.
Okay, so then I'll nervously like reach under the bed and looking at him like, "Are you okay? What are you doing?"
Noggins is there. You see Noggins concentrating on the moonbeam.
Like you passed Noggins when he's looking
So
at.
all of the dolls are dead now?
No. Fake Voss is still alive.
Yeah, so grabbing my...
That's the one I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Grabbing my pack, I'll go back out into the hallway to try to find Ezmerelda at that point.
Okay, so you come... Yeah, okay.
So I'll move in, grab my pack, and move out.
Move in, grab your pack, move out. Okay, that's fine. And you come out and you're able to stand in the doorway of the next room where they were.
Okay.
And they're all kind of looking
I
around.
will stand quietly behind them.
Okay. All right, Ezmerelda, you're up. Noggins, you're on deck.
Can I make a perception check to see if I see this thing? I'm sorry, what was that?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So that is 24 on the perception.
Yeah, you see 2 little feet under the door.
Is that the same one?
All right.
No, that one's dead.
So, because I had a held action,
Yeah.
can I kick the door down?
Yeah, so the door's open. It's behind...
The door's open.
It's hiding behind the door.
Okay.
You have a whole new action. So you had a held action. It didn't move. So now that held action is dead.
But
so ready action's dead.
But
So now you have
I
a full
see
action.
it. I had the held action for when I see it, I could attack it.
Yeah, but now that you've seen it, you can't really... Like, it's already on your turn now. So when it comes back to your turn, the ready action lasts until the beginning of your next turn.
Oh.
And now that your turn has started, now you have an action again. So you can just take your action.
So I could take. I could. All right. So the held action that I had, I can take that action. Yes.
No, it's dead.
Expired. Yeah.
It's expired. It expires when you're readying an action. You're readying it so that you can do something until your next turn.
Gotcha.
And then at the beginning of your next turn, it resets. I'm not wrong on this, right? This is. Yeah,
I'm gonna do the same thing regardless.
Yeah, for sure.
Now that it's my turn. All right.
Yeah.
So if I see this, I see this little the little legs behind. The door.
Yeah.
And as I peek through, you feel like a pressure change in the room.
Oh, jeez.
And Ezmerelda's eyes go flash white real quick, and her hair just goes frizzy with static for a second as she hurls that witch bolt with her right hand at this thing.
Yep.
At this doll. And you just hear her go from behind the door, you just hear her go, "It's nighty night for Dolly."
Okay.
She rolls a 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh.
And with her right arm, she extends in this flash of lightning as she hurls a witch bolt for 33 points.
Oh. Like disintegrates this doll, and as it just has like a burnt spot on the ground with like a wisp of smoke, like in the cartoons.
And with that smoke, as a bonus action, I just kind of want to like spit on it just to extinguish
I like
even
it.
that.
I like it. All right.
On its ashes.
That's great.
I'll use my held action to attack the smoke because that's all that came out. Oh, you got it.
Good. All right. Everything goes quiet. Who is still on the stairs? Anybody?
The closest is myself and, well, technically me at the door, but that's it.
Yeah, you're at the far door. Noggins, you hear heavy footfalls coming up those back stairs.
Okay. I will. Yep, I look at, just in this moment, I look at Sterling. Some magic is going to flow around you as I where are my dices? Ooh, nice. That's 14. Just 14. 14 points of healing plus 3 temp HP. I don't say anything. This just kind of surrounds you, and I turn and walk towards where that's coming from.
Okay.
Kind of intercept.
Okay, so you turn around, you start to walk. You get to about halfway, and I forgot, this hallway's actually a balcony. My apologies. There's a banister on the left side if you're going out towards the back. And at this point, you're realizing in the heat of battle over the last, I don't know how long it was, but it wasn't long. It would have been a couple minutes at most, if that, not even.
Not even that, like 30
seconds. So in that whole exchange, you look over the banister, and the common room has cleared out with everything that was happening above. And you look across the way, and you see Erwin Mardikoff, the owner of the inn. He looks at you. He's like, let's go. We got to get out of here, sort of thing. As you start to hear more footfalls coming up those back stairs.
Cool. Then I will immediately book it. Is there another way, another exit?
Mm-hmm. We know
at the balcony?
So no. So that you know of, there is no exit on this banister except that way, except that there are big, beefy chandeliers that hang in between the two balconies across the middle of the tavern.
That is correct.
Ooh, then we're not getting out. Cool.
Whoa, Jay.
Except for windows.
We swing by the chandeliers.
Right. But what I do is I start to go back, and as I'm passing the door that Sterling's in, I say, get stuff, let's go. And it is like stern. And I keep going to get to the other ones and say, we have to go now.
Okay.
And you see with all of Ezmerelda's residual rage, her head just kind of pivots over towards Strahd, eyes wide, and is like, we will have words later, and like follows what Noggins has.
If I'm around and I see that look over to Travas, I turn to him and go like, yeah, buddy, words later. And then I grab my stuff and book it as well.
Okay, so where are you headed? Are you using the chandelier?
So does it seems like we can't go down because we're gonna get intercepted by someone?
Right. So here's the thing.
Clarification though, before you continue.
Yeah.
Isn't this tied to the loft?
No. It's not. The other side is tied to the loft.
Okay,
There's two separate balconies. Yep. One leads to the guest rooms. The other one leads to their quarters and the top of the loft.
That's what I want to know.
And the chandeliers are in between those two, whatever. Okay. It's about 15 feet down to the tavern common room, in between. And at this point, Erwin looks across and he goes, just hold on to your life. Don't look down. Don't open your eyes.
I hate you so much.
Do it.
What I'm going to do, knowing that Sterling is the biggest of us, and this will be a lot harder for them to do, I use my last spell slot and I say, remember the game we played? You're being small. Reduce.
Oh, cool.
To make it easier for them.
Okay.
So they aren't as heavy.
Okay.
And with them being smaller. Oh shit. Shoot.
You're allowed those. It's okay. Those are allowed.
I look. This is what happens. Reduce. Dimitri, help him. And then I'm going to wild shape into something to crawl because I'm not dealing with this. the less issue, the better with the chandelier because we don't know how heavy this thing is.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm done. Sorry.
Okay. All right. That was Noggins. Sterling, you're up. We're out of, actually at this point, we're out of initiative order. We'll say for the moment, although it is imminent, so you guys need to move fast.
Well, as soon as the Dolpher would have incinerated, I would have dropped to my knees and grabbed his ashes and been, no, because he was still talking to me in a French accent, and I was, even though he was being, aggressive, I still thought it was him. Oh man! So, and I haven't seen Falfer yet.
So all of a sudden you're doing this, and all of a sudden you get really small, and the ashes just kind of overflow over your body, and now you're like small mini Sterling bathing in Falfer's ashes.
Oh no!
And your voice.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm doing it. But I heard what Noggins said, and I'll just grab whatever ashes I can hold, and I'll start like ding 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 ding.
Okay.
I'll intercept you and I'll like scoop you up. And I said, "Time to go, Sterling."
Falfer is dead.
What? And now,
He's been reduced to ashes.
I'll just like blow you clean a little.
No! He's in my mouth!
It's fine.
Oh no.
Can I see?
Who is it that told us to clear out?
It was
Erwin
Noggins.
Erwin.
Erwin was saying come across. So yeah, Sterling, as you run out, you turn the corner, and as you turn the corner, you see Erwin almost in slow motion across the way. He's like, come on, like this. And then you see the chandelier just slowly shifting.
Yeah.
Just
When that
remembering the
happens-
moment that you decided that you were too old and too heavy and too grown up to do this, and getting the moment once again to do it. What do you do, sir?
That depends. Is Falfer around me and alive? Because I'm beside myself in mourning.
That's right. Where am I?
You tracked it. You look, and Falfer is standing in the other room with your party.
Okay. Who's alive? And
oh my gosh!
Renewed with vigor. I'm very excited because we've got to jump this time. There's no avoiding it, and nothing stopping us. But knowing that I'm teeny tiny, I don't know if I could make the
You're
jump.
small, not tiny, because you're reasonably medium.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Small, yeah.
Well, I guess Falfer could probably make the jump.
Mm-hmm.
So
You most definitely could.
yeah, and I got a 15 in strength. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, so you climb up to the top of this banister. You look across, and Erwin goes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, jump.
Stop!
Oh my.
Stop!
I look over at Erwin and I'm like, keep my glass full until morning light. And I swing from the chandelier.
I'm just holding on for tonight. Come!
What is that? Is that
All right.
acrobatics? What is that?
Oh man.
Yeah, so give me an athletics check.
Okay.
You got this.
No, I don't. It's an 8.
Okay. You come back like this, and you start to go across, and you start to jump across the expanse, and that is where we're gonna end the session for this
I can just think they're the spider crawling on the ceiling right now, avoiding all of this mess.
Just like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
I don't know them.
Sterling jumping in slow motion, like the Buzz Lightyear scene when he's like jumping for the window.
So good. Oh, good stuff, guys. Back in the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's hope we can do this for a while longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's hope we can do this in a room together with you guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that will hopefully be something in the near future. For sure. Again, folks, thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon, and follow us on Twitch so we can let you know when we are live. And I'm so glad to be live in this room with these gentlemen. I have missed them very, very much. Thank you, Noura. Thank you, Omega. Of course, I wish you guys could be here, but you are here in spirit and in our hearts and all of that stuff. That was a great, great session.
Super fun.
That was a lot of fun. We are going to continue to upgrade the studio and get it prepped for live play in the studio as we move forward. Thursday, check out Aftermath. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. We'll talk about some stuff that happened tonight and the future of the episode. We'll may even talk talk a bit more about Champions of the Realm, the new show that we're starting pre-production on as we speak. Thank you, everyone. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon. Bye.